Here's a little tour of my little campground here. I've got my wood set up, and over here I've got my fire pit, fire extinguisher, my chair, got some other wood I'm about to chop up, got some little sticks over there from another project I'm working on. But here is the Palmolive Hex Plus 4 to 6 person hot tent, but I do not believe that this will hold 6 people unless they are on sleeping pads, in sleeping bags, just squished on the floor here. So I don't have anything moved in. I'm about to get my cot and everything set up. It's pretty chilly right now, so I think we're looking at about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Give you a good look inside here, kind of see what kind of space we're looking at. This is the half intermesh tent. It's got a nice 6-inch bathtub floor. It's pretty decent size. You can vent this rain cap here just by undoing the toggles here. Now, I installed this chain here so I can hang my lantern and things like that on it, coat. I've got my wood stove going on here. This is just a generic made in China deal. You know, I got it on Amazon, 150 bucks. What I like about it is it's got that burn plate and the drawer. So I can just do this to you know, dump the ashes out, obviously outside the tent. And this also functions as a air inlet to get more air. It's got a glass window. Can't really see in there, but it's got this stupid plate on here. I don't like that. It's been more annoying than anything. I think I'm gonna get that welded. I also have a thermoelectric fan that I stick on here, and that's a thermometer that comes with it. You know, it comes with a dampener. I should probably keep that open for right now. And right here, as you can see, it comes with a spark arrestor. So that's that. The half intermesh, it just goes onto this clip here, and then you can tighten it up. And there's plenty of room all the way around. So, you know, if it gets condensation on the wall here, it'll just drain right down. And inside, it comes with this removable, I think this is a fiberglass or silicone or something, stove jack. And the vent actually rolls back and away from it, so that's pretty nice. So far it's been watertight, except for in this back corner here and this back corner over there. I'm thinking what happens is water will seep in on this, very tiny, and then it'll drop onto there and get in the tent. I think that's what's been happening. So I'm gonna get some seam sealer later. Oh, and this, I have extra paracord there so I can I can stake out the doors during the summer when it's hot and I want more shade and I want to vent it out, cool it off. I can take the cap and open that up, and then I can stake these 2 doors out with the trekking poles. So that works out nice. But yeah, that's it. Alright, and there's a view with the cot in there so you can kind of get the size. It's a standard Ozark Trail size cot. As you can see in this corner. Now I don't usually put it all the way back. I'm just doing this for size. So you see that corner right there, it doesn't quite fit there. But it will fit with about a foot on either side if that corner is touching the mesh with that one. Inside here, you'll see there's a half moon side door. I don't know what you would use that for. It doesn't make sense to me. This one over here also has the door where you can access this vent. Again, you can't do anything to it. I don't know why you'd want that. So I just keep that closed. But it comes with these 2 pockets here. One here and one here. One up here and one up here. I usually put my lights up there, or phone or whatever. Of course, I'll have my lantern hanging on that hook. But it gets pretty bright in here with this silver reflective material. It gets pretty bright in here. Not for the camera, but anyway, so this is the size of it. I can squeeze 2 of these cots in here. You know, like put one down on this end like this, and then have one over there in the corner there. You'll have room for gear over here and a little bit of room in the corner there. So you could get 2 full-size cots in here, or you could totally get, if you're using sleeping pad, 2 people in here. Now I wouldn't recommend anything other than like a parent and a child, or a dog maybe, or a husband and wife couple, because it's kind of cramped, obviously. But if you're not using that, you're just using the shell, you could fit 3 people in here. But for comfortable camping, this right here, to me, this is a 1-person tent, because I like having my space. If I'm going to be out here doing something, that's what I want. I want all of this area to be mine, that I can just spread out, because it's my camping adventure. So get your own tent is my feeling. Everybody, just enjoying the fire right now, and it's pretty nice and warm in here. I'm no longer shivering. Of course, it's a little cool on the ground, you know, just a little cool down here, but from about here up is nice and warm. So that's a Duraflame 1.5 hour log. Put that in there, fired right up. I was shivering. That other wood I have is it is wet, and this part in the middle here where it's dark, it's not only wet but it's spongy. So I think you can make something with that spongy type of wood. I forget what it is, but I'll have to Google that or something. But yeah, I'm pretty much burned up all the decent wood I had there. Now I just got, you know, like 1, 2 pieces, 3 maybe. But that one, this triangular one right there, that one's pretty dry, rotted. That one there is, and the one underneath it, they're spongy. So that was my last Duraflame. Now, so I'm going to use the Pine Mountain next. And I got a whole box of these in the house. But I figure if that's a 3-hour one, and that over there is a 3-hour one, then that's 6 hours. And I'd only have to change it every 3 hours. You know, throw another one on there. So that's 6 hours of heat. And by then the sun's going to be up. So don't have to worry about that. I took my water off because I got my tea is steeping. So Earl Grey, gotta love that stuff. And yeah, other than that, I'm just sitting here enjoying the fire. I'm about to watch a video. Earl Grey, Bigelow brand. It's really good. It's kosher. And there's really not a whole lot of information on this packet, but on the box there is. So, Ethical Tea Partnership. So, yeah, my video's kind of grainy. This camera isn't as good. My wife's phone, she's got, you know, we got her a really good one. The camera is excellent. But yeah. Oops. So it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. It's caffeinated. It's delicious. And you can do it without sugar. I mean, I'm not a fan of that, but it works. It works with this stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so tomorrow, so in the morning when I get up, I don't know when that'll be, I'm going to have probably hamburger and eggs in a English muffin. Or I bought this other bread. I might try that out. But it fits perfect on the English muffin. You know, some delicious right there. Or I might have some beef stew. I don't know. We'll see. That's not really a breakfast item. But the eggs. Alright everybody, so this is my first YouTube format video, you know, doing the sideways thing. I'm now on my regular phone. And, you know, what I didn't realize earlier, I mean, I knew editing might be a thing because you have to put all these different videos together. But, see, I have all my first part of the day's footage on this one. And then I'm going to have the rest of it on this one. So how do I do that? Like, I say, oh, you think, oh, we'll just pop the SD card out of here and put that in your computer. Fine. Do the same with that one, right? Nope. 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 You know why? Because my SD card is actually, it's part of the operating system now, like the way I have it set up. And so when you take the SD card out of here, everything is like encrypted. And my Windows will not recognize it. I've got Windows 10. It will not recognize it. It says the card is empty. So, well, maybe something happened. So I take it out and I'll put it in this other phone. It's all right there. But if I put it, oh wait, maybe I can use that if I put it in this other phone. Oh, I don't know if that works or not. Huh. I'll have to try that out. But it doesn't work in the computer. This SD card from this phone will, because I don't have that one formatted to be used as the operating system. Basically what I did is I took the 32 gigabytes that comes in on the phone. Or is it 64 on that phone? I don't know. Well, we'll just say it's 32. And then I've got 128 gigabytes SD card. And I was able to merge the two. And maybe I'm saying it wrong, using the wrong terminology, but the point is I take that SD card out of there, the phone isn't working properly anymore, and I put it in the computer, and the computer will not recognize that there's data on the card. But I can take it out, put it back in, it's fine. Oh, well then you take, just take a USB, plug it into your computer, and plug your phone into it, right? That'll work, right? No, that won't work. I don't know why, but the same problem. It will not recognize the SD card. Now, what I did to save all my TikTok videos to get them off the phone so I could have more space is I uploaded them to the cloud, to my OneDrive or whatever it is, and then I deleted them off the phone. Because normally what I would have done is just taken out the SD card, shoved it in the computer, transferred the data, reformatted the card, and shoved it back in, or whatever, right? I would have transferred the data. Card, computer, phone, done. But because of the way I have this set up, that SD card and that phone are like tied together somehow. They're like buddies. You remove one from the other and it doesn't work. You have to have them both in there. I mean, it has the basic functions. You can call, use the phone, the actual telephone. But all my apps are gone off there. They're on the SD card. And it only works. I mean, it's just got basic. It's like having an old flip phone. You can call, you can text, that's it. It won't run Messenger, it won't run Facebook, it won't run anything. It'll have my calendar, I think, is on there. I don't know. It's just the way I got it set up. But that was 4 minutes of telling you. All right, everybody. So I put the tea on there, get it hot, nice and hot, so I could make my tea. Pretty much finished all my wood. That's just that wet garbage right there. And I've only got one of these Pine Mountain 3-hour logs. The other one is inside the stove as we speak. So that and a few pieces of that wet wood. I don't know. It's just an experiment I'm trying. So I'm about to lay down and just watch a movie, and then I'm gonna hit the bed. Figured I'd show you my knife. Alright, so what I've done with this knife, I went ahead and I got one of these key rings just at the key place at Walmart. So this, locks in there, and I've attached the ferrocerium rod to it. And so, this part would go on your belt, of course, and then you have that always there. And this particular knife comes with two different bands here for the sheath. you can actually put this and strap it on, so you can use molly straps. And but it fits nice in there, locks in place, so it doesn't come out. So that's good. And this particular knife, let's see if I can get that steady. If you can see that. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Morkanov, I think. Morkaniv. Mora knife, maybe? Maybe that's supposed to say knife. I don't know, whatever. Anyway. It's pretty expensive. It's like a $120 knife. But, it's pretty good stuff. It's made in Sweden. I don't know if you can read that. Can't get it clear. Well, anyway. Bark all over it. It's a full tang knife. It goes all the way through. It's very thick. It's about an 1/8 inch. Oh, I got jumpy here. It's about an 1/8 of an inch thick, almost all the way to the tip. That's a very rugged tip. I mean, I've stabbed this into the tree stump, bent it back and forth. Well, tried to bend it back and forth. It's pretty sturdy. It's very sharp. This right here has a 90-degree edge. I mean, that's square. That's sharp. And the same with on this end. One side is sharper than the other, though. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but so you can use the end. You can use the end to scrape your. I'm safer doing it this way. Alright, but I don't like doing that. I'm more comfortable doing it this way with the back of the knife over here. So, I don't know if this is an expensive ferrocerium rod or not, or if I just am terrible at using it. But I can get it to work, but it might be just a cheap. Oh, that's better. Okay, so I just learned something. I was doing it this way. It's easier doing it that way. Probably safer too. Oh, okay. Well, you learned something. So yeah, that's the knife, and you can use this to baton your wood, to split your wood into smaller pieces for kindling and whatnot. But yeah, that's my knife. I like it. It works good for me. I figured I'd show you that. I like my little hatchet too. It's one of those Gerber 17.5. I don't know, it's heavy enough to do the job, but it's light enough that my skinny old man arms can, I can use it for a little while and get the job done. And I've got one of those little silky pocket boy folding saws. I think it's pretty sweet. I like that one. I want to get the bigger one too. I think it would be less arm movements because it's a longer blade. I don't know if that's actually the science of it, but in my head that's how it would work out. Look at that steaming cup of tea. Can't wait to drink drink that. I'm gonna sip on that. I'm gonna watch some stuff. I was just watching that Outdoor Gear Review. He's doing some rainy hike. So, and then I thought, well, I'm gonna lay down and watch this. He's on an adventure. I'm on an adventure. Maybe you guys will be on an adventure too. So, yeah, we'll all be on adventures. Yeah, I gotta get a new one of this pot or this kettle and a new range. That's old. That's years old. It's that burner. It's rusty. I don't know. I just want a new one. I mean, that still works, but I want a new one. So, I think they're like $20 at Walmart. But yeah, man, I definitely want to invest in a new one of those. One of the Stirling engine style. It's all mechanically driven, so there's, you don't have to worry about the battery, or not the battery, but the electric, what is it called, a pelletier or something like that. It's a little thermoelectric converter to electricity there. It turns the motor. And of course I've got the little torch thing that goes on the propane and an extra propane. So it's currently 27 degrees Fahrenheit outside. In the tent it feels like it's about 80. So had a bad creosote situation, ruined my night.